Hello and welcome back, and in this video we're going to start working on our Neumorphic design. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create some extensions. So let's create a new file. This time we're going to choose Swift file template, and we're going to say extensions, and here we will first import SwiftUI, and we're going to create an extension for color. Okay, and this color is going to have static color, kind of a bluish color, so bluish, I'm gonna say that, and say color with color literal. Okay, and I have this color literal basically created, so I'm gonna actually copy and paste. So okay, this right here. Okay, so this color right here, I actually just sort of found this to be really pleasant for this theme. That's why I actually copied paste, and we're gonna create a dark version of this one. So I'm gonna call that one dark bluish. Okay, and once again, let me copy for ease. There we go. So this is another color. So if you go in the color wheel, you can actually select kind of like a blue shade and increase it, or if you need a hash value, let me see if I can find a hash value for this one. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So this is the hash value. 193643 is the hash value for this color, and if you go this one is 55B9F3. Okay, so these two are colors that we're going to use for our theme, and then we're going to create an extension for linear gradient. Okay, and we're going to simply have an initializer that's going to expect colors. So let's create a variadic variable, and we're going to simply say self.init, and we're going to use the one that takes gradient, this guy right here, and we're going to create gradient colors, and we're going to give our colors, and start point for our case for this Neumorphic is going to be top leading and bottom trailing. Okay, so that's what we're going to use for our Neumorphic design. So that's actually good. Now let's go ahead and create another file where we're going to create our Neumorphic effect. So choose Swift file template, and we're going to call this one Neumorphic effect dot Swift. Okay, and this is going to be a modifier. So we're going to first import from SwiftUI struct Neumorphic effect. It's going to be a view modifier, and it's going to expect fill color to be passed in, corner radius to be passed in, and then we're going to create our body, and body is going to basically say content, and we're going to add a background to this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have the background, and this background is going to be rounded rectangle with corner radius as the corner radius that's being passed in. Fill color is going to be the fill color that's being passed in, and then shadows. So basically Neumorphic effect is a game of shadows. How you actually cast shadow from two different angles to basically show this effect, and usually the base color, the base on which the control sits on, has the same color as your control. So your control practically becomes invisible, but with the help of shadows and effects, it actually it actually extrudes out from that surface, looking like a soft, casting a soft shadow, making it look like a soft button or stuff like that. So we're gonna see what we're talking about in a few minutes. So let's go ahead and give a shadow. So we're gonna use black shadow with opacity of 0.2, radius 10, x axis 5, and y axis 5. We're gonna cast another shadow from different angle, and this time we're gonna cast it from the bottom. So we're gonna say not fill color dot white dot opacity 0.7, and radius again is going to be 10. It's going to be -2 and -2. Okay, so these two are going to be shadows, and let's go ahead and create an extension for view for easy access for this modifier. So we're going to simply create extension view func. We're going to call it Neumorphic effect. Essentially this guy right here, copy paste and small n like that. Okay, and this guy is going to take fill color, so we can pass it on a corner radius, so we can pass it on as well, and it's going to return some view. Okay, now we're going to simply say self.modifier Neumorphic effect, and gonna supply the color, sorry, it's fill color, and corner radius like that. Okay, and that's gonna be our modifier. So let's go ahead and try it out how it looks. Okay, so we'll not need any of these, so I'm gonna actually remove everything here, and first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a ZStack, because remember that base color that we need, right? So we're gonna say color dot bluish. Okay, so we're gonna create that bluish color. So let me run the code right now and show you what we have got. So we've got this bluish color. Now we want to actually set edges ignore safe area to be all, and I want to actually change this device type to be Max Pro. Okay, because we're gonna have notches, so it actually makes the look and feel different. So I'm gonna decrease that, and I'm gonna close this one. All right, I'm gonna resize this guy a little bit, just enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch this, and there we go. This is our bluish, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a button, maybe. Actually, let's create a rectangle, a rounded rectangle. I want to show you the effect. Rounded rectangle with corner radius about 20 points. Okay, and let's give it a frame of width of 200 and height of 200. Okay, and let's go ahead and see how this rectangle looks. So there we go. We have this black rectangle, right? Now we're gonna set the fill color for this guy to be color dot bluish again. So this is gonna basically have that same color. So if you notice, our rectangle is here, but it's not shown. So if I go ahead and open this, there we go. So this is our rectangle right here, and you can see the edges, corner right here, and it's on the same base as the background, so that's why we cannot see it. That's okay. We can actually simply say Neumorphic effect with fill color dot bluish and corner radius 20. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if that actually made any difference. So if you notice that we have this this shadow that we created, so whitish on the top and blackish kind of at the bottom, creating this soft look for our view. So this is what we talk when we say neumorphic effect. Basically, it's all about casting shadows and the way shadows look. So so this is actually the neumorphic effect for raised kind of button, right? So there's one more kind that we're gonna need. So let's go ahead and create that one as well, because that's gonna be very similar. So we're gonna call this one so we can select once again Swift template and neumorphic effect, maybe concave effect. Okay, and what we can do is once again import from SwiftUI and struct. Now I'm gonna name this neumorphic concave effect. Okay, and this is gonna be a view modifier as well. I'm gonna take the same fill color, corner radius, and we're gonna create our body now, and body is gonna be content dot background. Okay, and in the background we are going to create our view. So once again we're going to create a rounded rectangle with corner radius as corner radius. Fill is going to be linear gradient. Okay, and this is where we're going to use that overload that we created. So we're going to say color dot dark bluish and color dot bluish. Okay, so we're going to use those two colors. We're going to set an overlay on this, and this overlay is going to be a rounded rectangle with corner radius as the corner radius that's been supplied. Okay, we don't care about the alignment, so we are good there. Now we also need a stroke, so we're going to stroke this out and say stroke, and stroke is going to take color dot bluish, and line width is going to be 4 points. Okay, then we're going to use the same shadow effect. So shadow color dot bluish, dark bluish, so it's going to be dark bluish color with radius 10, negative 10, and negative 10, and bluish. By the way, these points are coming after a bunch of trial and error, so I haven't opened canvas here just because it makes the process slow for you guys, because I'm going to be half the time I'm going to be waiting for it to reload, as I personally find the previews really inefficient. So if you don't have too many things running on your machine, you can actually definitely run them, but I tend to run it only when I'm creating like UI things. But here I'm actually gonna show you guys how it'll be done, but go ahead and try it out with canvas on. You're gonna have much more fun. So neumorphic concave effect. Okay, parameter fill color, and corner radius. Alright, it's going to return some view, and here simply self not modifier, neumorphic concave effect, fill color, and corner radius. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and all right, oh, capital N, perfect. So let's go ahead and apply this new one instead. So I'm going to comment this one out, and I'm going to say neumorphic concave effect, and color dot maybe bluish. Once again 20, and let's go ahead and try this one out and see how this one looks. So this is a little bit more dramatic kind of effect that we have here. And let me see if fill color is used somewhere. I think we are actually giving it a rather static color, so we can actually remove, yeah, so we can actually remove the fill color. We're not gonna need that. So I can simply do like this and like this. Okay. Okay, let's change this right here. All right, so this view, this next view, this effect is a little bit more a little bit different. Like, it has this dark background, and we're gonna use this for a different kind of control. So I just want to show you, like, that we're gonna be creating these two to use in two different situations. So while we are at it, we have already created, so we can actually use those. Okay, so with that, this is end of this video, and in the next video we're gonna see how we can create a gradient text. So a text that you saw at the top, basically that had, like, gradient effect on it. So we're gonna see how we can create a gradient text in the next video. Okay, so I'll see you guys in next video, and thanks again for watching.